I see dead people. What's that on that beat? Nope.
Scythers seem to have originated in September 2022. Their core members seem to be consisting of Zas, Lit420, Master, Misty Wisty, Trayblox, Scrath, Triple Lion, Sixburb, Musi, Typro, Zinair, The Noob, Dynastics, and Raki. This group's origins were based on being the best PvP group out there within the Civilization community. They played events hosted by major YouTubers such as Magic Gum, Spoke, Speed Silver, JJK, Sipover, Sword 4000, Marcus, and various other small events. However, this harmless goal devolved into something much worse. It all began with a different group known as the Watchers, an opposing faction to the Scythers who also shared similar goals of being the best. However, their inception stemmed from being fans of a Minecraft YouTuber known as Clownpeers, whose content focused on Minecraft PvP with his initial videos revolving around battles with other nations on faction-like servers. The Watchers were founded by procrastination, a player feared for his exceptional PvP prowess and strategical thinking. As time progressed, their group expanded, becoming an influential part of the Civilization community. Moreover, Clownpeers himself even joined their ranks. Due to their shared goals, the Watchers and Scythers were rivals, sparking an onset of clan wars. This era marked the beginning of both groups exhibiting extremely toxic behavior towards each other, perceiving one another as threats to their overarching goal. This toxicity garnered attention, leading to public exchanges of insults. However, over time, the toxicity, primarily consisting of hate, evolved into manifestations of homophobia, racism, sexism, and transphobia. These instances resulted in many members leaving, including Clown himself, and the eventual dissolution of the Watchers. Nevertheless, the Scythers persisted, prompting many former Watchers to join their side. Following these events, the Scythers became an unrivaled force for an extended period of time, accumulating victory after victory and instilling fear into their opponents. And despite their apparent success, a looming problem would soon emerge, jeopardizing the group's reputation to this very day. We first look at our first individual, known as Zafs, a prominent individual within the Sipover community. Zafs also happens to be the owner of the Scythers, and while appearing as a normal individual on the surface, actually I take that back, was truly something else on the inside. Zafs was a creep to start with. The first ever time he DM'd me was when he thought I was an e-girl. Of course, I wasn't, and he caught on quite quickly and said, "Send me your dick." Another incident with Zafs was when we were having a discussion on a private server owned by Fairlin, where Zafs talked about an individual who wanted to see his ass pics.
Yeah, so while editing this, I found some crazy that Zaf said, and I'm just fucking mind blown. There's like nothing I can say to here. I'm just gonna edit this part out and put the screenshots, and you guys can just read the
However, that's not all. While researching, I also found an extremely disturbing image. In this, Zaf talks about promising that he will remember Risa when he swats or doxes someone, remembers Exorki when he sends his dick pics to minors, and remembers Sponker when he grooms someone. Not only that, he admits to sending someone known as Lily a worm going up somebody's penis, as well as saying some very racist and weird things. Did I mention the fact that he believes minors and adults having a relationship is okay? Apparently he does, and when I questioned him about it, he just claimed that I have no social life. Moving on, we investigate another two members known as OnKW and Risa, two notorious doxers and swatters who are blatantly affiliated with the Scythers.
By the way, I had to preface that the Scythers mentioned that nor Ankla or Risa are a part of the Scythers.
Huh, that's a lot of clips of OnKW when he's not a part of the team. Interestingly, the production of this very video was founded on my friends and I getting our IPs leaked. Moreover, during the production of this video, Risa and OnKW were removed from the Discord to hide their tracks, a common theme among this group. On the topic of hiding tracks, another ex-Scyther that should be discussed goes under the alias of AliCutiePie or Arkhamhine. AliCutiePie has an odd history, and as much as I would like to refrain them from calling them a groomer, a few things I would like to cover is that the fact that they deleted DMs in attempts to make me look like the oddball, when, in reality, I was just mostly trying to see what type of person this individual is. They delete messages such as this, and then alter the conversation to look like this. Regardless, Ali has shown extremely odd behavior around minors. Speaking of minors, did I mention they sent a minor a picture? Of course, they were under the guise that the person who they sent it to was 17. Furthermore, it was unraveled that the individual the picture was sent to was in fact 16. Moving on from the topic of grooming, we can investigate Lit420, Master, and Palikak. Three prominent members who were not only renowned for their excellent PvP skills, but also for their foul, inappropriate, and sometimes downright racist and homophobic actions that they commit publicly. When interviewing Nick Slanari, it came to my attention that Lit 420 was publicly being racist.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Linsler. Today I'll be doing an interview for you. My first and foremost question is, how are you affiliated with the Scythers?
I am not affiliated with Scythers. I've just been around a long time for stuff they play, like events.
Gotcha. And when you say you've been around them, what do you mean by that?
I've played in staffed events since 2021, which is a very long time. And of course, then they play events, so they show up and play them quite often.
Gotcha. So whenever you staffed events that included the Scythers, has it ever occurred that they've been blatantly racist, homophobic, or said stuff that may or may not be NSFW related, or something that may be inappropriate?
Yeah, that's happened quite a few times.
Could you provide some examples of these situations?
For example, during a test of our of an event we ran, two of them got banned for saying the N-word straight out in front of
Could
people.
you specify who those two were?
I would have to check that up. Lit 420.
Lit 420, okay, and anyone?
Yeah.
And who's the second person?
I can't. Maybe it only was Lit 420.
Not only that, there were many instances of Lit 420 saying racist terms that his companions tend to treat as a light manner. Moreover, Master has had his fair share of questionable activity. He publicly spews slurs and talks about his penis length and girth in public chats, with a good friend disproven. Pelly has been racist, and luckily we have a clip from a friend of mine named Batter. Here's the clip.
Yo, I don't want to fight this guy. This guy's
Shut up, you're a bitch! Taking on a 3v1, dog!
Yo, nigga!
Damn, bro!
Quit your yapping, little bro!
Now, before I move on to our conclusion, I want to talk about another topic. Before the production of this video, I'd reached out to various other YouTubers including 9takes, Sharpness, Blisslock, and other small YouTubers who create this kind of content. However, due to the alleged risks involved, and 9takes' encounter with Lucius, an ex-Scyther and pedo, all were hesitant. And for those who didn't know, Lucius and Sponkers were extremely affiliated with the Scythers up until they were exposed. 9takes refused to work as he believed he may be targeted once more. Furthermore, Sharpness refused to help for unknown reasons, and one of his staff members leaked a ticket to the Scythers themselves, following the full reach of this group. Moreover, during the production of this video, I contacted various individuals for interviews and insights. Many declined, citing the consequences they faced, such as being doxxed or even swatted if they were to speak out. The main takeaway from this entire fiasco is that even in a community where we feel safe and comfortable, individuals are lurking in the shadows with ulterior motives. But one thing I would like to emphasize is that these people or these individuals are utter clowns. They don't attempt to conceal their actions, and once caught, they either purge or attempt to hide any incriminating evidence, foolishly believing that they can escape their consequences. While making this video, many of these individuals harassed me and dug themselves into a deeper hole by uttering random statements that could jeopardize them. One thing I request is that you do not harass or approach any of these individuals.